Alright, so here's number 12. And number 12 is interesting. We'll see why in a second. Okay. But we can tell that we have a prism here. Okay, here's the second on top. Here's the second base on the bottom. And they're both triangles. Okay, so remember a prism is 2b plus p times h. And I just pulled that off of my formula sheet. You don't have to memorize that. Okay, so I need to find b, perimeter of the base, and the height. Well, I'm going to redraw my base. Remember, that's a great idea for any of these. Just redraw your base. So I know I have this right triangle here. The bottom would be 6. I got that from here. The hypotenuse would be 10. And then this side is going to also be this bottom side, right? They're the same. So this height is going to be 8. So if I wanted to find the area of my base, right? For area of a triangle, it's 1/2 base times height. Well, this would be 1/2 6, right? That's the base, times 8, height of that triangle. So it's going to be 1/2 times 6. That's going to give me 3 times 8. So the base is going to equal 24. Well, now to find the perimeter of this thing, I'm going to do 6 plus 8 plus 10. So 6 plus 8 is 14, plus 10 is 24. Great, we're moving right along. Then I'm going to find the height. Well, the height is over here. It's the distance between the bases, and it's 9. All right, let's just plug this in. 2 times the base, 24, plus the perimeter, 24, times the height, which is 9. Well, 2 times 24 is 48. 9 times 24 is 216. Just wanted to double check. And then my surface area is going to be this plus this. So 264. And just double check on your calculator that that's right. All right. And then it would be centimeters squared because we're doing area. Right? Doing area. Okay, let's look at 13. 13 is our last prism on the back side. Okay, so we're doing a prism, like I said, so 2b plus ph. All right, so we need to find b, p, and h. Well, this might look a little confusing, right? Because this is 6, this is 12, this is 6, this is 12. So like, what's our height, h? Well, it's going to be this remaining side over here, 6. Right? We might just find that by saying, okay, like I know this is going to be the height, right? Any of these 4, and using that first to decipher where the height is. So we find where is the height, and then we ask, what is it? Well, it's 6, right? So if we gotta find the perimeter, we're gonna redraw our base, okay? And we know that the width of the base is 6, and the length of the base is 12. Okay? And so because it's a rectangle, the opposite sides are gonna be congruent. So to do perimeter, we do 6 plus 6 plus 12 plus 12. We get 12 plus 2 more 12s. Well, that's just like 12 3 times, which would be 36. And then last but not least, to find the area of the base, remember that for a rectangle, area is length times width. So we're going to do 6 times 12. And that's going to give us 72. And now we're just going to plug these things in. So S equals 2 times 72 plus the perimeter, 36, times the height, 6. So S is 144 plus 216. And S is going to work out to, 360 meters squared. Okay, so that's how we do those prisms, just finding the area of the base, find the perimeter of the base, find the height, and we're going to plug it in.